Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
My name is Jeff.
I was checking the specs on the end line for the rotary girder.
Ahoy there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, baby.
No fighting in the chat about what number you are, girls. Girls?
Enough, damn it, enough.
No more. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Voyeur Voyage. We're setting sail on the reality seas, as they say. Spiedlife is the site that we watch. It's a reality show in loose terms. They call it a box show. They're protagonists. Don't understand that word, but it'll work. It's fine. Here is Star, who Mikey and I were just talking about. Is she doing anything? Because I see that thing going
very subtle. Very subtle. I think she's at the point right now where it's details. It's the fine details right there. Look, see it going in. Nice little shadow over there on the palm. What a knuckle this lady has. Right there in the thumb. God, look how big her thumb is. It's like enormous.
So why not take what she's working off of, move that over? Is that what she does and then makes it better? Or is this done from scratch in the beginning?
I think this was done completely from scratch.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because she did have the photo of the lady over on the left-hand side where the smaller photo of it is now. That was the actual photo she was drawing from, which it looked kind of similar, but not really. Just more in the, we'll say, the subject matter and the way the person was posed, that kind of thing. There she is. See it?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of talent. I certainly could not get anywhere near what Star is
not
doing.
Even close. I wouldn't even know how to use that thing she got right there. I wouldn't even be able to turn that on.
That's what she's drawing.
Mm-hmm.
The one that we were just seeing is the overall picture of what she's done.
So far,
I was confused. Yeah. I thought that the one that we were
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought she was doing like that, but her own version. Okay,
I think she's coloring it in. I think it had like numbers to start with, and she was like, 4 is red.
That's what I meant. Like, I'm like, okay, well, these look so similar. Why not just start with that one and then just kind of do your tweaking to it and kind of call it good? Okay, all right, I understand. Over to a family that we do not ever really spend any time with at all.
Because they're never doing anything worth watching.
No, and I'm kind of surprised. Like, Mama drinking some beer, and there's a vape on the table. And I find for these guys,
that is out of the ordinary.
Yeah, like she was just sitting over on the couch. She might have had, it might be a bottle of something else, but it really looked, the way that she was drinking, you know how you handle a beer differently.
Like, she was sitting in the stance like, I deserve this. And she was drinking it in such a manner.
Yes, like listen, I've been in this galley kitchen. These are the people with the galley kitchen, by the way, the long, weird kitchen. We just don't see them very often. I don't know who this girl is here. I've actually never.
I don't know, but wow, those things are going like hotcakes over there on the table. Good to see you, Richard.
Yeah, Ronnie Terminator's here. Nancy, Carol, all checking in. Lots of people with their tickets. That's good to see. Good. We need the tickets.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. When you were gone, I just let them, run wild.
Do their thing. Yeah, kind of like how you let these children just go do whatever they want in front of the
clothing
camera.
Was optional. I sat back with a beer and just like, I deserve this. This.
Good to see everybody checking in. My first Voyeur Voyage in quite a while. So
yeah. We kept up on the submissions. Eric, what's going on, Eric? Just a lot of people I don't normally see hanging around. Good to see everybody.
I like that. We were trying to figure out what's in the purple bowl. It looks absolutely disgusting.
I said it looked like it had like half boiled eggs cut
Hey,
up on top of it. I'm not sure what it is though. It's a lot of it. I hope it's good because they got a lot of it to eat. I mean, a whole lot. Is that girl got her finger over the end of the bottle? Look, she does.
She does. That's weird. Why? Hey, Brian. Mayor Mary likes them turtles.
That is the weirdest thing. Like, taste my finger. Every time you take a sip, think of my finger.
Well, it must be she waters the garden a lot with a hose, I guess. It doesn't have a thing on it. I don't know. That's just,
does that activate whatever the water is, perhaps?
Are the weird shaped bottles, do they just all run out in 2 seconds like a salt shaker? Some of them.
Nope. She's cleaning up the mess.
That she made because she had her thumb over the.
Yeah. Because she's being a dumbass, don't know how to pour something. How many diamonds do you think they'll get if that girl in all white goes and picks up that vape and just starts vaping here in a minute?
Well, we learned that apparently women vaping is a thing. Oh, look, she's really. Did she make a lot of mess with the water?
I guess so. Or either one of those kids is a little a-hole, just run around spilling water.
Ivan, good to see you.
Ivan, I sent Ivan a message to check on him because I hadn't heard from Ivan in a little while. Not a long while, but a little while. Good to see you, Ivan.
Thank you, Lisa. Hello.
By the way, Vinny got the job, Creed. Finally, Vinny got the job.
Great to hear that. 77, good to see you, bud. Looks like chicken helper. Oh, my God. That's...
It looks like awfulness. I don't know. And beside it in the white bowl looks like I don't know if you've ever had those Burger King French toast sticks. Yes, you have. Okay. That's what it looks like.
Burger King chicken fries or their chicken tendies or nuggets, whatever they call them.
Nugs.
We bought new chicken nuggets last night, which I have not tried yet. Emily grabbed them because they were on sale. They are not for the air fryer, but they have air fryer all over them. They're Tyson nuggets.
That means they were cooked in an air fryer before they were sent to you.
You mean a convection oven, do ya? But anyways, they were very good. They're different. They're bigger size, but very crispy.
Is Barney the dinosaur going to walk in the room anytime now and start singing to these kids? I mean, it's like I'm watching a children's television show. Dancing. By the way, why has Bishop not got one of these yet for his... he needs one of these for scratching. Look how she's got her phone.
That's the camera we were just watching?
Yeah.
I think that Bishop uses a phone that has, I think, 3.5 megapixels on it and was made in 1998, I believe. Pretty sure. Could be wrong.
I think that would be perfect for him. I didn't even know something like this even existed.
No, neither did I.
That's a game changer.
But I mean, Bishop has a computer that you can't even turn on, 5 minutes before and do things. Let's start there. Yeah. No. And by the way, does Burger King still have those odd shaped, weird? Yeah, they're almost like fingers. Their nuggets are. Are they still like that, or is that?
I don't know.
I don't go there often.
Whoa!
Well.
Number three.
Careful there. Careful now.
Oh, get sucker now. Wow.
I wasn't expecting that, did you?
Yeah,
right.
That was real nice.
Know what I mean?
I'm telling you, that was a star.
What kind of shampoo do you use? Have to ask.
I've gotta know.
These little Leahy things in and out are fantastic. God almighty.
Wow. I see the Spiedlife shirt right there. Everybody must have got them. We saw them being distributed while you were gone. Were you here? No, you weren't here when the Casa Monica got theirs, and Giuseppe puts on one, but it's a low-cut V-neck woman shirt, and he's walking around just wearing a woman's shirt the whole entire time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So I guess everybody got their shirts. We again did not receive any merch. Unbelievably.
I thought that I think that we deserve a couple of Spiedlife shirts. Are they?
You
even,
would think so.
Are they even for sale?
No,
I like turtles.
they're not for sale, and that makes me mad as hell. Why do we not have one? Who's done more?
Was that like the original I Like Turtles thing or what? I don't know what that.
I didn't either until I spent a lot from 8:30 this morning till about 10 minutes before we went on. I've done nothing but work. And,
can you believe this about OnlyFans? Seriously, what is going to happen to these people? What are they going to do?
You've gotta now, Creed. It's a conspiracy theory at this point that OnlyFans never said that. But everything I read says yes, they did say that.
Just so FYI, we're going to have that discussion tonight on the OG radio show, the show that started it all, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, B-Shop and Knockers will be here. But
I hope so. I would like to play Dead or Alive. It's a quick game, but it's very fun.
Yeah,
I'm trying to play it for a while.
Rafa wants some birthday boobage, I think. Yeah, it might have.
Do you think if Spiedlife could get us one of these chairs? I know that's got to be sponsored. There's no way it can't be.
Oh, wait a minute. We have company arriving with more food. And we all just going to have a vape party or
bringing it up?
Interesting. We have party time.
Lots of food. Lots of food.
Whoa.
Oh, mamma mia. Let me kiss you.
It's from some news report. Okay.
Yeah, it is. I watched the entire thing before I cut it up.
Yeah.
It's basically they're at like a fair. A reporter's there, and she's like, little Frankie here just got his face painted like a zombie. How do you like it, Frankie? I like turtles. Okay, thank you, Frankie. I mean, he just nothing about his zombie face paint or anything. Just she goes in and she asks him what he thinks of his face paint.
I like turtles.
And she says, "You know what? We're done. Thank you." And you can see she's just trying not to laugh the entire time. I had to find out. I had to know.
Glasses out. I still want to know who's the vapor in the house because I've never seen anybody hit a vape in this house.
Nope. He's going in for some. That's a very popular finger food. I'm guessing the gigantic bowl is a main dish. Perhaps. This place is really filling up.
I think it's potato salad. Well, they brought the main entree, whatever that is, wrapped in the aluminum foil.
I'm guessing a ham or a turkey.
Did she just go put on pants, or is that the woman that just came?
This is the woman just showed up.
A lot going on here. We'll get back to that later. Let's get back to boobage.
Yeah, she was right in the shot for a second, but she's putting on pants, I think.
Carol, I saw that they were going for the glasses on that odd thing that opens up like they're in an airplane, putting their baggage up above them.
I see her bent over doing something. You can see her reflection in the. This isn't creepy, just pointing it out.
Keith, good to see you, bud. So far, so good on old Voyeur Voyage.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, nice to come back and see things happening. Speaking of things happening, what is all that?
What is that? Is that a big giant bowl of cheese?
I don't know. I am not sure.
Okay, he's got potatoes in his hand, but there's no way that's potatoes. They'd be turned brown by now.
Bread.
Oh, is it bread? Oh,
yeah.
Potato bread.
This camera in this angle is weird. It makes their kitchen look like it's a closet.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that?
Yeah. It really does.
Yeah, I want to know what's in that bowl. Oh my God, is that all macaroni? And that's the macaroni.
Oh
no, that's some
beefaroni.
Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee. He's getting the whole pot. I hope no one else was hungry today because
Rob, good to see you.
Robbie Rob. Me and Robbie Rob did an episode of Voyeur Voyage. It was a lot of fun.
Nice. When you buy bread, does it come wrapped in about 5 different bags? Just wondering.
He bought that bread at the liquor store, so that's the only way they know how to wrap things. Just tons of little bags. Yeah, just tons of little bags.
That's the high end bread. Brown bag it and then plastic bag it. Yeah, it almost looks like
Jeez. Oh,
Well,
whoa, calm down.
You trying to fight me, bro?
I mean, that kid's gonna jump up and slap the piss out of her. Wow, his face is like, "Mommy, don't."
Was she mad because I thought they stored that underneath the table?
It looks like she's putting Parmesan on his green beans.
That's weird. It does look like potatoes though, like the ones you get. The annoying ones that you have to add milk to. I never get those. By the way.
What are you talking about? Instant potatoes?
Yes. Why is it like it's so weird? I have eaten the Idaho or whatever they're called. You know
the ones you just add water to.
Yes. Why do people keep coming out with more and more stuff that you got to add milk to? It's crazy to me. If we have milk in there, it's either old or disgusting,
or both,
older or completely rancid.
Do you think she is pissed off because
yes,
Papa's not there?
Mary, yes. Remember we saw her with it was like something, it was underneath the table that day, and we're like,
oh yeah. Does anyone have a clue what cabbage? Who cut it up? They put it in a food processor? I mean,
did they use that $1,600 thing that they've got sitting on their counter that's never moved?
And why on earth would you put it next to the baddest kid in the house? Noodles.
I don't know, but he better scoot that chair up or he's going to get it again.
She's going to slam him into that table like she did a while ago.
Oh, she is on a tear today.
Do not F
I
with
would
her.
be too with this family.
Do not
as usual, the little girl is not playing with any water or anything. She's just drawing and being fed by Papa as usual.
Yeah, he just walks in and starts feeding her instead of letting her, feed herself like normal folk.
Maybe they're just like macaroni or something. I don't know. I mean, it could be. It's a giant.
If it was pasta, it'd be stuck in one giant glob once it got cold.
And why is it there on the
table? Like it's there for you to grab some.
Right.
You got this guy
really weird.
breathing all over it, and he's wild-eyed like a.
Oh, Ronnie, this is nothing for them. They all eat different things, by the way. This family.
Yeah, it's never one dish.
No. Is Giuseppe just pissed because all he has is bread and apparently some tomatoes or something? Or
he's having a mater sandwich.
Oh, he's ripping the bread apart and eating it that way. Okay, that's
that's good. I guess.
And then just laying it back down on the table and more tomatoes.
Is he going in for more tomato? I thought maybe he had some mozzarella in it, but I don't even see any mozzarella. I see a little bit of greenage.
But seriously, look, so both of the boys are eating something different. Giuseppe, she's almost done with whatever she's folding and playing with on her plate.
Yeah, she's like rolling and folding.
And Papa has whatever he just feeds.
That face on. Look on his face right now. It's like that of pain, like he's constipated or something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with him today. Speaking of constipated, this is still number 2. 2 phones as usual.
What? That's a bowl of lettuce? No way.
Ain't no way that's a bowl of lettuce. That's the whitest lettuce.
Terminator, you cry. Let me look. I'm looking right now.
I don't think that's lettuce. What, are they going to make a ass load of tacos soon? I mean, why would you need a giant bowl of lettuce that's going to wilt in a few hours?
Could it be like shredded lettuce or cabbage maybe then? I don't know.
Cabbage? I would say cabbage maybe.
Did they make coleslaw there?
Are they making coleslaw or maybe sauerkraut? I don't know.
Where did you put it, by the way? Because it's not in the... wait.
Did she always have a dog, by the way?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a dog over here. I don't remember.
All right. There it is. Okay. It looks less like noodles, I'll tell you that.
It's to me, it still looks like shredded cheese.
I mean, it could be. Maybe that's the cheese that they put underneath the table. I don't know.
Like they bought a giant block of Parmesan cheese and shredded
Then
it.
why would you shred it like that when you get it, though?
I don't know. Why would you make that much cabbage?
That's a good question. Still up to debate.
Canning it? I'm still up to the debate why she's still number 2 and why they have not. It's Hump Day celebration. Well,
Hey,
that explains
Deborah, good to see
everything.
you.
Debbie with them great socks. I think I'm gonna start. We're gonna, especially towards the holidays, we're gonna start giving away show merch.
Are we gonna keep looking at cameras that aren't working? Or
Well, I was
keep moving
waiting.
cameras.
I was just waiting for yours to come back up, and I was gonna jump off this one.
Well,
This old.
we have a Stony sighting, and he's
Oh,
working,
that's the
so-
best kind. Look at him go. Look at him go. Getting ready for Perry.
That's still not happening.
Oh, it's happening. Don't you worry about that.
I don't see them making coleslaw there. I just don't.
80 pounds of coleslaw.
Their vegetables and stuff are amazing, right? What we've seen, like that tomato, like I hate tomatoes, unless you have tomatoes like Giuseppe was just eating.
Oh, they're good looking
Look
tomatoes for sure.
fantastic. So as far as
Still, yeah, there's no way. Coleslaw.
who's yelling? Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's some yelling going on.
He must be mad at himself. Is he going in his room to eat now? And
Shame himself for eating. How dare you eat?
this is the thing. You never know if he has people there or not because he talks so much to himself.
He also keeps his company locked away in the room.
Hi, Rock Duff Diva.
They're usually only there for the sex.
Tim, thank you. Good to see you. Appreciate the nice words.
Oh, Tim, you're too kind.
Good point, Tuna Tush. I did see that there is a chopping board underneath the bowl.
You think Stoney's ever cut up cabbage for giant bowls of coleslaw?
He don't have any knives in the house.
No sharps are allowed inside the home.
There's Double F. Good to see you, buddy.
Fred. Good old Fred.
I get that, Carol, but why shred that if you had a block? Why would you shred that much?
That's a lot.
If it were cheese.
If it was cheese, okay. Cheese would make more sense than anything else.
It would, because that is along with what they eat all the time. Again, the mom is pissed because Papa made her shred all the under the table cheese. I swear that's where that cheese came from that time.
I know it did. And her secret letters to herself and from under the table.
From under the table. New game show. What's in the bowl?
Look at this. He's on it today. Do you think they want him to do this on stage or something? That's why he's getting his routine down?
Oh,
or is
yeah.
this just for his own personal pleasure?
Trying
He's
to
been
get more
packing.
Active.
Carol, how much has he got to pack?
I have to ask Carol this before we say anything. Carol, do you believe that this trip is happening?
And
That's
what
what I
is
wanna
the date of departure so we can verify if he's gone or not? Asking for a friend. Uh-oh.
Oops, dropped a shoe. Oops, whoop, wait, whoa, what are we doing here?
Superman. 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 He got pissed at that carpet when he tripped over it.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Destroyed everything on the coffee table.
He's gotta go.
Shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Hey, we're trying to do our best because wow, that was not very common. If I picked up a rug like that at my house, I'd be covered in like sand and dirt.
No.
And,
I wouldn't touch that rug, yeah.
yeah, I'm like, are you
Straight
kidding
out
me,
of-
man?
Okay.
Let's go outside and just beat it off. But I need to know if he's going and when he's going.
Nigel, defective tuna fish.
Look, let's get it on the job, Tuna. Find out what's going on. Oh, he's come back. Yes.
On his
Peekaboo,
knees.
I see you. Peekaboo, I love you.
Haley's leaving us for 4 days. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Are you going to hang out with Stoney?
Yeah.
He's dancing with a bag of groceries now.
Oh, did he just get a delivery, or
Maybe he just walked out with it out the door. Maybe it was garbage. Maybe he's very fancy. It's such a clean house, man. I mean,
he was just in New York City not long enough just to pick up the weirdo and bring him back. So I could see that happening, but not Paris. Not sure about Paris.
okay. Paris ain't happening.
What do we got here? What's happening?
We're on the street with Maddie and crew. He's got like family over again, or he's visiting. I'm not sure.
David. Imagine his schedule of people that are going to be stopping by to say hi at his house. I would imagine he's just going to open up a bag and just leave. You know, a bag of cat food and just flood the bathtub for water. Just leave.
Is that a bucket hat that guy's wearing?
Sebastian, good to see you.
Sebastian, what a great dog.
I'm not surprised since we have more.
Him dancing and rolling up a dead body would be hilarious.
Him falling to the right now, right onto the floor would be hilarious.
I know. He fancies himself as somewhat of a dancer, I think.
Yeah, I believe that's how he makes his living.
I mean, I don't know much about dancing. Is he a good dancer, guys? I need to know, because if I'm missing out.
Yeah.
Hold on, ladies.
He's got a dancing shirt on, that's for sure.
He took his shirt off. His first shirt, his cover shirt.
It's his new fancy. Sorry, not balcony, veranda.
In the veranda.
He does, especially out of all of these people that we see.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of crazy because he's so whacked out most of the time. It's hard to believe. Do we ever see anybody really coming in and cleaning, or is it him? That's what I don't understand. Or does he
I think it's him. But he doesn't make much messes. You know, he kind of confines himself to an area, I think, pretty much.
Like, you guys have told me that he does just sit down and watch TV like a normal person once in a while. I've yet to see that, but
yeah, no signs of normalcy yet.
Maybe that'd be great someday. Just pop in. There's Carol sitting over in her recliner, just doing her thing, you know,
playing with the cat, quilting.
Yeah, take care of the cats.
Carol's done. I'm waiting for him to come out wearing an all Carol quilted outfit. He'll be wearing.
Lil Linda said the blonde kid is Maddie's brother.
Well, we've jumped now. If anybody wants to try and guess what house we're in now, because if you don't know, you're never going to figure it out.
I will say this: that they have. Oh yeah, Tim. His house is always like a club atmosphere 24/7. Does all of his cleaning. When does he do any of this? That's what I don't understand. When does he do that and just sit around and hang out like a normal person?
One of the first times we ever seen him was he was taking apart stuff when he was in really bad shape.
Yeah.
So I guess it could get messy.
Turns the TV off when he watches it. All right. They have taken proper classes as to how to arrange a camera on Spiedlife, at least, with the water bottle in front of it. They're out and about at a restaurant.
If I ever went to a restaurant and they brought me grapes, I'd be like, what is this? Why'd you bring me grapes? Did I ask for stuff that's going to rot in the bottom of my refrigerator because I bought it and never eat it? No, I don't want these damn things. Bring me some real food.
Who is this?
This is the Gigolo family. I don't know if I can't tell if that's the maid sitting there with the polka dot shirt on or not, or if we're only looking at the hand of the Gigolo eat grapes. Not really sure, but there are waiters going by wearing masks.
Yeah.
May I point out?
They're eating outside today.
And look at the mom, always trying to look young right there, wearing a bodysuit.
Yeah. I think they're slipping on the ranks, so got to start doing something.
Because I'm going to tell you this: the new families have shot way up. On the.
Well, let's take a look. Let's take a
look
look. We're gonna start at the bottom and go up here. Stony, and next to the bottom, not all the way.
No surprise.
Bad Boy's House again. All three of these are being beat by a family that, again, has not been around in months and just have cameras going of an empty, dark house.
Empty, completely empty.
I'm kind of sad to see that high. I don't understand why. Always where the action begins. You want to see what the action is? This is what the millionaire does here.
Let's see, Renee is a big fan.
I see that. Has Renee left our Carol alone and all?
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's good. I'm glad to see she knows all about where those vacuums need to be. Listen, if I sold a $5 million house or
something like that, a few mil,
I definitely would leave for somewhere like this. It looks basically like a hotel room. Anyways, onward and upward. Yeah, that's Crazy Life kind of taking a hit.
That's because they were gone on vacation for like 2 weeks, so they're back now.
Gotcha. Okay, kind of surprised about Nico Camper being up that high, but they do things.
They've always done pretty well.
I'll give them credit. Like there's a lot of times that they'll have a shot outside of their camper, or they are out and about. So I will give them that. Yeah, Casa Sissy moving up really good, but the Mad Cave, why is this? So I mean, that's high.
Look how low down Small Town is.
Yeah, I noticed that they've slipped, but also the last few times I've been there hasn't been a bedroom cam, or it's just a living room cam, and they don't do anything in the living room. They move from the living room to.
I did find out that the reason her husband wears a toboggan all the time is he has something wrong with him that makes him feel cold all the time.
God, I wish I had that.
No shit.
What's he doing? Playing video games or singing?
He was talking a second ago. Look at it. He's got the mic set up, Maybe he's doing a podcast.
Hey, maybe the Terminator is right about this, and
Is that the same kind of chair that Star has?
It might be. Yeah, grapes are. I don't want grapes at a restaurant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going to a restaurant and bring me the bread and butter. Bring me the oil and herbs.
Yes. Mary, all the women on Spiedlife together are on the same cycle. So they spend a lot of time together. I heard that's a thing.
They really do. Is that a new addition to the wall, Creed? Right,
my
here?
Man. Well, yeah, it's very easy to tell whatever one little thing is put up on the wall. Yes, absolutely. Really quick back to the so you can do this fairy tale house. Is right up there.
Look how high up the gigolo is, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, listen again. We were talking about this. There's a little creepiness on this site, and it's starting to come back a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that, but that is definitely shot you right up. Plus, the dude's in his underwear all the time, and let's be honest, a lot of us old ladies enjoy that.
You never know, he might sneak a peek. He's very big on promotion, self-promotion too. He's got signs all over his house about his OnlyFans.
No offense, but it's to the point where it's actually kind of annoying because anything that comes out of his mouth in the chat or anything around the house is promotion of his OnlyFans or whatever it is that he does. Star just can't get out of third, huh? I mean, it's like
I'm still trying to figure out why she is number 2. I try as hard as I can.
I the other day I forgot to send it to you. There has been 2 times that I've clicked over and she's been doing weird stuff with next to nothing on at odd times. And that's all it is. And it's the same thing with Starlight. I'm surprised that I bet you they're very close too.
Oh, it's got to be just like next to nothing separating them. Yeah.
And I'm glad that Casa Monica stays where they are because they're one of the most fun families to watch on here now.
Mm-hmm.
They've got multiple cameras, lots of stuff happening. But the thing is with number 2 here, I don't get it other than, boy, I'll tell you what, if I was just in a neck brace for a week or whatever, and then I had to talk on the phone like this, I think it would hurt me, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I guess she just shows enough. She has been a lot more.
Boy, look at that plate.
That is quite a bit. She has been a lot more active, though. We'll give her that. Remember, there was a lot of times there wasn't much going on, but don't forget, she just kind of left for a while too. Don't forget, and she's right back up to that number 2. And she's attentive to her camera angles, which it does make
a difference,
a big difference.
A lot of eating alone on here.
Oh, listen, if it wasn't just a little thing of grapes, no, flush it right there with you.
No,
sure.
I watch enough of Tim Tracker to know what charcuterie boards are.
Prosciutto. I love prosciutto. That charcuterie would be great. And with grapes and that's just a little thick grapes, though. They throw that down at me. No, thanks.
Yeah, I'd be like, grapes. You forgot to make these into wine. Oh, it's not. Is that not even the main dish? Is the main dish that biscuit? I don't know what that is.
I don't know where Gigolo doesn't even.
He's not very manly.
I've
seen him. Yeah. I've seen him shaving his legs.
I guess that goes along with the same thing as like for a male going to a strip club as a woman going to it's not a strip club, it's a male review or whatever you call it.
Break the chair?
No, it's just looking for reasons to bend over in front of the camera like they all do for some reason, which is just weird. I just got to find a reason.
I feel like a lot of these people feel like this is being on here is a gateway to getting like a reality show of their own.
And I don't think that's happening.
I don't think there's no damn way it's going to happen.
Back to my thing, I see him as one of those people that you would see at a male review, which I guess, I think a lot of men would like that too. The fantasy women, the porn stars, whatever. I don't know.
By the way, on the arm of her chair there, is she charging up a vibrator of some sort, or what is that?
I don't know what that is. Boy, she's moving her neck a lot for being so hurt.
She's making the best of a bad situation. Creed.
All right, whatever that is sitting there is not actually plugged in. If you look at it's just the charger's just laying there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure what that is. It's weird looking.
Oh, she looks at people look at the camera. It always freaks me out. It's like, oh, come on, don't look at the camera. What are you doing?
Yeah, don't do that. Do you know how bad? You know how much flack Smokey the Bandit got for when he pulled around that corner and he looked in the camera?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. Don't do that. You give me weird vibes. Is it a pet rock on the couch? I don't know what it is. It looks. Why do you think it's a vibrator? Fred Franklin thinks it's a pet rock.
How long did she
who was shaving their legs? What?
The gigolo was. He was sitting there shaving his legs.
My God, why?
Exactly. And why did we have to watch it for an hour and a half nonstop? So this lady, Creed, we learned this is Casa Sissy. This lady is the biggest bitch you'll ever meet.
What? Why?
She went out to dinner with her husband, She was the C word the entire time, telling him, because it was nice enough that Raw Paw sent over
Raw Dog Radio.
Raw Paw had sent over like the translations in the bottom, and we watched it. And she was just like giving him tons of crap, saying stuff like she would leave with another man, and we need to turn off the camera. This was while they were out to eat. Then she gets up and rearranges all the salt and sugar packets inside of, how they have like a spot where they have like a station with everything. She's rearranging all of that. Then she got a can of water and went around and watered all the plants in the restaurant.
What? I'm sure she doesn't. We're dancing. Are you sure she doesn't maybe work there and she was just there for?
Yeah, trust me, she didn't work there. She don't work there.
Yes, and apparently trying to dance with her dog, Dave.
Well, I've seen her dancing by herself a lot. The husband doesn't dance with her. He seems to be an older gentleman. He's probably in bed already. She's a little younger. Remember, she won the MILF contest. So she may be into just dancing alone. Letting it all hang out.
This is the place with the two.
Knox's message coming through on my screen. Oh, boy. God.
What do you think he's really got to do?
Some tail lined up. All right, if that causes any problems. Is he watching us right now? Yes, it does.
No problem. We'll cancel it.
We'll just cancel the whole show. Oh, my gosh. Don't worry. Mikey didn't just spend 2 hours working on
the weird. This is what I mean. You guys, like, we were joking, and I was joking with Bish. Because he hasn't pissed me off at all quite well.
No.
But it's just weird. Like, I have to deal with this, with Emily and her weird behavior of things. Like, like Bish though. He just says, "I'll be right back," and then just never comes back. Which in some form would be funny. But at the same time,
we even cut it off. We had to cut off the stream yesterday, and he still hadn't come back. Me and Creed talked for like an hour after the show.
Still weird.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, back on track. I just don't understand. You got one thing to do a week with us, one thing, and it's hours before when you try to cancel for stupid reasons.
Yeah,
and,
we have to plan ahead of time. Believe it or not, isn't
no
completely
not
walking in the room, no plan, no game plan whatsoever.
And listen, we used to wing it a lot and put half-ass effort into things and this and that, but no, we don't. It's just, things are different now. But no, Knox, he tries to cancel. It's like all the time too that he has these things that come up on only Wednesday nights, and it's at 8:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
People should, for somebody like him that wakes up very early and goes to bed very early every night, to have so many activities and trips and jobs to do at 8:30 at night, it's as weird of behavior as these people on here. It's just
you want me to call in, dude?
No, we don't. Definitely not. Because again, we're better than that, having to listen to that and have to listen to him typing all the time on his phone while he's on because he has a jittering problem or something. I'm not sure what it is.
Chances of Knox coming on tonight on his phone?
0.0.
Yeah, that's listen, I don't mind him not being on. I don't mind Bish if he's got something to do and you're late.
Let us know.
Do it. That's fine. But 5 minutes before or a couple of hours before on the day of when we've already planning out things. It's just ridiculous. there's a lot of people that would love to be involved with this. We've always said that throughout doing the show back in the day too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're jumping through hoops for one day, and it's getting a little old.
Like this lady.
Like this lady who's still being weird. Let's go to Shady B. I'm going to leave you for just a second. I'm going to run out and check the weather. By the way, one of the worst things that can happen on a hot, sunny day in the South, one of the worst things, 3 minutes worth of rain. You know what that does?
Oh.
Just if it rains if it sets in for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's a slow grind back to, hell, man, those 3 minutes hit like that, and then bam. It's so hot.
It gets crazy.
I'll be.
Creed's going to be RB. I'm going to pull up old Mongo's house, see what's happening over there. In case this lady says, again, it's still wintertime in South Africa. Let's see here. It's one of those things now. It's like, okay, what do we do? Do we dip into some of the people from last week to come on? Do we just go and make the best of it? Or do we wait for Knox to message us and say, some things he can't control, bub? I knew he was watching. I knew it. Oh, I knew he was watching. Cousin Eddie says, Hamburger helper, taste it for yourself. I don't even know what we're talking about here. I don't know. You want me to add Robbie Robin? Oh my goodness. If Knox was here, he would be so devastated to hear this. Let's see what's happening over here. Why is the Mongo's mom in here watching this kids show? Let me guess. Knox ain't making that because he's making burgers with the Cobra. Hey, that's a better excuse than the one we got. Or Dave. Maybe Dave will come on. Who knows? No, Carol. Everybody wanting different people to come on. Everybody loves Mongo.
Never mind that shit. Here comes Mongo.
Remember last time we were here when it was me and Robbie Rob, we saw Mongo break out the karaoke and finally use the PA and was singing, serenading us with a voice of an angel. Everybody wanted Knox's spot. Everybody wanted to fill in. Who doesn't want to be on? Let's do this. Let's start a list of people who don't want to be on. Then we'll know the people that it'd be a shorter list than the people that want to come on. We'll have to say. Hashtag Carol ended Knox. You think Carol broke Knox this past week? He'll never be the same? Maybe. Trade alert. This just in from the NFL. Okay. All right. I'm hearing now trade rumors that Knox could be going to the Cincinnati Bengals and the Queens Bishop Show picking up Carol in the trade, three-way trade. Dave, you don't want to be on again? Oh, Dave. By the way, at the same time I'm doing this with you guys, over in the corner of my screen, the Hubba Hubba chat is just going off with Creed and Knox talking to each other. And I'm trying to ignore those. Rooting. I've rooted a few times. Carol was on last week. That wouldn't be fair, would it? I don't know. Chase, perhaps. You never know. You never know what we'll do around
I'm
here.
sorry. That triggers me. It makes me so mad. It's one night a week. It's not that big of a deal. The thing you guys got to understand is that we script out everything, right?
Everything's already written down.
We do a loose plan, though. Mikey puts things together. We set up around who is going to be there. And, you know, when it comes to 2 days before or the day before, that stuff is put into place. And Mikey and I are on now. I've got to do eBay for hopefully quick enough to be back right in time for the chase. And we have our chase. Then at the minute that chase gets done, I start pulling news. Mikey gets around all the mailbag, gets that to me, all the visuals, all of that stuff is worked on until the time it's showtime, hopefully getting a meal in between. And then we do the show till 10 o'clock at night or 10:30. It's a whole day. And when you spring it on, let's see, it is, 5.5 hours away. Just a lot, but we're on all day. We have things to do all day. So it's really annoying because this happens a lot. It's the reason why we do the Wednesday night show at 8:30 at night is because typical people don't have a lot going on at 8:30 at night on a Wednesday, meaning us.
Knox is still talking over here. And
he is. I know. I told him we're doing a show. So it's my work.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like I said, I know who's who to say.
Look at her laughing, watching.
Oh,
TV.
Did you see? He went there. It's the word.
Mm-hmm.
The driver.
Might
have
around the Durango. The driver's not feeling well.
Mm-hmm. And there's nobody else
no one else has a license there.
Yes, they're all unlicensed. Can't take a moped to JFK, dude.
Tons of DUIs here at this campus. Tons of them, dude.
Like I said, listen, if he wants to take a month off and it's just Bishop and Mikey and myself, that's fine.
I can plan accordingly.
Then we plan that. This is not a one-time thing. This is, as you guys know.
Creed slaving over a hot pile of show prep. It's
loud up. Listen, I got piles of show prep right here, baby.
Tons.
Look.
We overplan when it comes to some stuff. I mean, content-wise, what we say, no plan, but we always overdo it. Always have things we never get to.
We've always done that, by the way, which is something that we did learn, which is kind of funny because you guys know we're all Howard Stern fans, but we're not sitting there trying to be that by any means, nor have we ever. But there are things that you can learn from successful shows. And one thing I know is that they could not prep a show and do another 100 years of what they have already done and ready to do that never made it to air. And that's kind of part of it. But anyways, that does it just pisses me off when you cancel that late and or have so many issues, Bishop, that makes it so that you can't even do even when you do attempt it, and still it's it is what it is. I just want to include them more and more as much as possible, and it is damn near impossible to include them in anything, and it's very odd and weird, and it's something that we deal with on that nice armpits. At least she shaves. And it's something that we've been dealing with since day one. And I feel bad because listen, this channel's successful somehow, some way.
Don't know how.
And turning into a at this point for me, 3/4 of a real full-time job. And
it's, I don't know. It's kind of like it's our baby now. It's like our kid. Like, oh, somebody.
I want
picking
to
on Julie.
Bish as much as possible, as much as physically possible. But again, it's like we're annoyed. I get the feeling whenever we contact Bish, and I'm just being honest, whenever we contact Bishop or Knox about anything, I feel as if I am like the stepmom trying to get my child support. I get that vibe of like, you're annoying the living shit out of me right now. Can you just stop. I might be there, maybe. Just deal with it, and if not, I'll just come on with my phone and type on it the whole time and not look at you and stare at you. And then here's another thing I was saying that I'm thinking, like with Knox, right? So the other night where he was not included in a whole lot, whether he was blasted out of his mind from edibles on the drugs or not, he did not include himself because he's not in the spotlight the whole time. The night that we talked about all the stuff about Rock 105, he sat there the entire show and stared with weird "I'm gonna kill you" or "R word you" eyes the entire time, even when we engaged him a few times. So whether that was him being just on the pot or just
Oh my god.
Know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
That was the entire show, you guys. We would say something to him, he'd just look at you like, So I mean, it's either like we just lay off of planning anything. Like, do we from here on out just pretend like, okay, if Knox shows up, he shows up and he's going to sit there in silence and stare at us the whole time, or we keep on with trying to make it work the way that it is? I don't know.
Because when everybody's on, there's nothing or nobody better. There really isn't.
Yeah,
it's all when everything's spinning the way it's supposed to, and everybody's on, and you know when everybody is.
And unfortunately,
it's unbeatable.
1 out of 4, maybe 1 out of 8 chances.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
And Little Linda, I wish that he was, but he's not. I don't even know if
he was in the chat while you were outside.
Oh, good. Well, I hope that he heard us because I'm just voicing my frustration. I understand that it's your job. It's 8:30 at night on a Wednesday, and there seems to be. Good point. That's why I said it. That's why I say that. That's too good.
On the pot.
And that's good. And listen, I love Nash, one of my nearest and dearest friends, and no matter what, he's gonna be part of the wedding, and always will be. But it's a frustration that I have. You guys got to remember that. Maybe you guys don't even realize this, that as things grew very fast, Knox kind of took a mental health day or months. Like
about a month and a half, he was gone.
You guys didn't even know Knox. Most of you that were here didn't even know him. He was gone so long with so many things going on in his life that all of a sudden he reappeared after the audience grew tremendously.
Oh, quadrupled in size. Easily.
Yeah. And you guys got to remember that. We dealt with that too for quite a while. And he didn't. Yeah, he stared at us, looking for belt buckles.
Yes. Belt buckles.
Sorry to go off. It's frustrating because Mikey and I have enough on our plate just to put together just to do this on a daily. And it's so funny. We used to get this a lot about the radio show too, is that you guys must have the easiest job in the world. You guys show up, you talk into a microphone for 4 hours, 5 hours, and you go home. I mean, that's a job. That is such an easy job. Oh, you go hang out with rock stars, go to concerts, and, drink on the job when you're out and about, things like that. You have no idea the amount of, and it's. I hope, and fingers crossed and toes crossed right now, that we don't get to a point with this channel where it becomes what we had to deal with working in radio. The amount of hoops that you had to jump through, the amount of things that you had to do just to be there, to sit and talk and put together a show, the final product that you see, the amount of BS that you had to go through, everything else. Okay, Girth Brooks. I like that. The amount of crap made it not as fun. and dealing with certain things like this past week while I was gone for Mikey, dealing with stuff like that. That just, it makes it not fun anymore. And
Makes
I hope that
a lot of work.
I hope that we never get to that point, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like, it's the same thing. Like, and plus to, you know, my frustration is between 2 and 3 o'clock every day, we have something. And the only time I can hear from Emily will be a phone call at 2:59. It's just one of those days I see. I should have known. I woke up rested. I felt better. I have been dead since we just got back because we were running like you wouldn't believe for a week. I should have known today was going to be one of those days. I just should have known.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I spent literally 2 hours working on a 40-second song today. 2 hours trying to get it right. It's as right as it gets, but we're not. I mean, we can't play the game tonight, so I won't be able to play it. So
and stuff like that we used to do for the show a million years ago too. There's these things that take a lot of work and a lot of time, and it's 30 seconds to a minute to you guys. You just don't realize it. You don't hear it. You don't know. And it's a bummer, man. It sucks, and it just is what it is. I don't know. Well, I mean, here, why is it? This is the small town. I don't even think this one's working. Well, let's take a look at another shot. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Are they doing the sex? Is that why it's turned like that? Or
I don't know.
I just don't. If you're going to be on, be on.
It feels cold, I guess. Really? Is that a thing? That's why he wears a cap all the time, or
yeah, because he feels cold all the time.
I hate to say this, Tuna Tush. I did not watch, other than I watched the last half an hour. I'm not one typically to go back and catch everything, because then I don't know. I typically,
what I do is here and there, I'll watch the first 5 minutes of something we'll do just to make sure, see how the levels sound, see how things are playing, things like that. And I'm like, okay. And then that's it. I'm not going to sit and watch our shows back.
I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but my time is limited as it is between the different things that I do. And God forbid I had 5 minutes of a life. I can't. Robbie Rouse has a lot of behind the scenes hours at the radio station, not lots of work production. Yeah. Then there's after an entire day, and then they're standing there and they go, oh, we got there's some copy in your box there for you to do. It's only 3 commercials. No big deal. No big deal. After a full day, go in and rip out 3 commercials, and then you send them off to all the proper channels. And oh no, they didn't want it done this way. All 3 of them. They want it done this way. Oh, and it airs tomorrow during the morning shows. Telling you. It could be taken that way. Sometimes it's that, yeah. Sometimes. And that's, I don't want to just, I love doing, listen, the biggest thorn in our side is that radio show for the most part. It takes the most to do. For us, I love Voyeur because you know what? We don't have to do anything. We're
0. Oh my God, Creed. Mongo just walked in the room.
Well, hello there, Mongo.
In his underwear and kissed his mama.
Never mind that shit. Here comes Mongo.
Oh, and here comes Mongo, big time in his beautiful underoos.
Yeah, I seen him coming from a mile away.
Out of the way, Mama.
Was with his insignificant package, and I'm like, ah! Did you ever walk around like that in front of your mama? Come on. Who does that?
Oh, and Richard, it's not even the beginning of what we deal with. I'm just saying. And I wouldn't have any problems. Like I said, I have no problem. You want to take a month off? That's fine. Let us know.
It's not really a problem with him. It's just a problem of it throws a monkey wrench and planning and things
There's
like that.
There's no thoughts of what goes into things, and it's there's and here's the thing. It's almost every single time it's within hours. Now, at least this is not bad for him to find out that he has another busy Wednesday night after 8:30 p.m. Now, I understand for a lot of you that's very normal. For him, oh, thank you, because we want to
get the star on. We want to get the star of the. Yeah, I like that.
But this is his channel, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, but it's the last minute things, and I'm not coming down on Bish either. But there's been a lot of times where Bishop also within minutes or an hour we can't do something, and it's after a while it just becomes smoking
doing
in
shots.
Mongo's room.
He's doing shots, man.
Would it be great to find out that Mongo owns that house and pays for all of their everything?
Right. And they're like sponging off of him. We got it the wrong way.
Awesome? Do you think that Mongo works at night on 8:30 on Wednesdays?
I mean, probably not. But he is a busy guy. You know, he's not around as much as we'd like. Oh, there's his lady friend. Is there any way they weren't just banging before they came up front?
Look at him. He's a sex machine. Obviously.
He's been working it. I can
tell. That is red.
I am the liquor.
I mean, yeah, Mongo doing shots. I can't believe that. I mean, he had 2 shot glasses in front of him.
Carol, we do limit his on-air time to one
show a week.
One show a week. You can't limit it anymore.
Limit it. You're on probation, bud.
He was gone for so long that
it was like 2 months. If I think about it more,
him of everything.
I changed the opener and stuff because he wasn't around anymore.
It was impossible to get a hold of.
There's a guy we can bring on and call me bad names. I mean, we bring him on. He used to be on the show. He'll call me an RF. But I mean, what more can we do?
Ronnie, that's fine though. I love Knox stories, and I'll tell you, he has enough of them. But and then there's another problem with that. Is that if he's not a very good storyteller after it happens and after it's gone out of his mind. We did that the other day when right before we went into Rock 105. We had a great story. What he told me when we were on the when I was on the porch talking to him on the phone, that story was absolutely hilarious. And then a week later, it didn't. Mongo smokes,
smoking, doing shots with his girl.
I didn't know. Did you know he smoked?
Maybe he's one of those people like, I like a smoke after I drink. Maybe that is what Mongo is into.
Mongo! Santa Maria!
Now she's going to light up. I mean, they are just...
all 3 of them smoking at once. Jesus.
It's like an old bar back in the day. Watching one of the weirdest shows I've ever seen. It's like a Fells channel with like kids stuff that I've never really understood.
Carol, that's why you don't hear us bitching and complaining about it.
I've been there. I know how that is.
Stuff. Yeah, no, we get that. Knox, you got to understand. Knox has nothing but time on his hands. He can pretend that he's super busy and he's got all this craziness now. Because if Knox had a busy life that went from the minute he woke up until the minute he went home, he would move on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. He would. That's not his thing. Bishop does, and that's why you don't hear us saying. And also we don't get mad when it's genuinely something to do with the kids and the family. In last minute, you wouldn't hear us say a word. No. But when you're at the beach all day and you know that you're probably not going to leave on time and you're not going to be able to do this or that, it's very simple to text.
What?
Say something exactly.
What?
Man, I could watch Mongo for days.
Just sit here and do his thing. However, I've got eBay that I've got to do and be back in less than an hour. And we haven't even touched Discord. So we're doing great. Thanks, Knox. See, Knox already just.
That's all right. That's we always catch up on Discord on Fridays anyway. So
well, that's true.
I kept up with it the whole time we were gone. I kept up with it. So we
good.
Go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So there's not.
Nope. I'm gonna tell you where to start, and there's really not a ton in there right now. There's a good amount, but not a ton. Bring in DTF.
You'll have DTF this much, if that ever. Because DTF, and it's weird. I don't know. He's another one that's hard to read nowadays. He just comes in and swears and just tries to get blocked as fast as possible nowadays.
Which he does. All right, Keyed. All right, Keyed.
With their mother right next to him.
Yeah, I mean those underwear are like a child's underwear he has forced his ass into because they are just so small. I mean, they are just covering his kibbles and bits. Mongo. All right, guys.
It's great ending the day with a smoke sesh and a drink sesh with Mongo and his mom.
And his bang bud that just come out of the bedroom with their hair all
pretty good.
Messed up.
Pretty good looking, don't you think?
For Mongo, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what
home run.
Do you see Mongo working?
Know what I mean?
Yeah, he's working all right.
Do you think he has a job?
Probably yes.
What do you think?
Because a girl like that likes money.
That's what I'm gonna be doing every single night. Dollar bills, y'all.
I think,
Thank you. Stay tuned.
If you look really close, because I see her really good on this other monitor, she's not bad. She's definitely a win for Mongo. That's a win all day.
Hey, baby girl.
I mean, definitely a win for him.
Very quick before we go, wait a minute. As Mongo leaves the room,
I hate to see him go.
Laundry day for beef jerky Betty. Guys, we'll be back 4:05 East, 1:05 Pacific time for We Gotta Chase Wednesday edition. And don't forget, coming up tonight at 8:30 p.m., a Knoxless show. This Creedence and Bishop show.
We messed up. We should not have told them. We should have been like, not gonna be there. Man, does he got a story? And then
the star.
Oh man, we could have roped them in, and now, why would they waste their time? Hopefully you'll still show up. We'd like to see that.
You never know.
You never know. Crazier things happen. Good to see you, Sarge. All right. Oh, Sarge, a wine glass. Okay, guys. Until next time, guys, please remember.
Ahoy there.
Not that. Not even that.
Is it that?